Just a small town girl from Myanmar, living the dream here on the red dot they call Singapore. Wouldn't have it any other way. Hi, I'm Charm, a professional realtor in Singapore, and I've been in this trade since 2006. Since I was 23 to be exact, I was born and raised in Myanmar and came to Singapore to study. Coming from Myanmar, there was a saying that I had to make this opportunity count. ကိုယ်တိုင်စူးစမ်းမှကိုရမှာဖြစ်ပါတယ် So I studied hospitality and was a hotelier before I got my permanent residency in Singapore, and that's when I decided to join real estate. My family wanted me to follow the conventional path of climbing the corporate ladder, and real estate sounded just too risky and out of the blues to them, but I was determined to go for it. Of course, as expected, the journey wasn't easy back then. I would have never imagined myself as a growing and successful achiever I am today. The biggest challenge back then was not being local and not being familiar with the various locations of Singapore. And of course, Google Maps was not easily available in 2006, and neither were smartphones. I started out by serving a niche market of mainly Burmese investors. It was easier that way because speaking the language meant that they were able to relate to me, and I was able to be their Singapore property ambassador. Along the way, I have built more connections with investors from other countries, expats, and even local Singaporeans. I believe that no matter who I'm serving, a home seeker or a savvy investor, it all goes down to the fundamentals of serving them with sincerity and having their best interests at heart. I find that Singapore is a land filled with countless opportunities, and when done right, the returns will flourish. I truly believe that today. Can I proudly say I'm achieving greater heights, and am I really happy this time? Well, the answer is yes. I'm overjoyed in my Sentosa Cove Island home, which I bought last year and have been residing in ever since. This is my fourth home as I have moved around over the years from East Coast, Orchard, Keppel Bay, and here I am living here on the island. It all started when I had viewings on the island almost every week, and having served many clients acquire their dream island homes, I was inspired to move here as well. The lifestyle and vibe here is very different from the rest of Singapore. It is like you're living in paradise here since you're surrounded by the ocean, marina, beaches, and so much nature. It's pretty much like you're on a holiday all year round. People here are very friendly and laid back too. I know some may say it's inconvenient, but even for a realtor like myself, who has to go around all over Singapore, I don't find it that way at all. The island is easily accessible for those who drive, and for those who don't, there is public transport all throughout. Amenities like supermarket, restaurants, and shops are also conveniently located right here on the island. Most of my clients and neighbors feel that living in Sentosa Cove is akin to staying overseas. It would be endless if I have to highlight the perks of living the high life. So let me stop here. So island home or city home, it's your call, but just make sure to call me.